Alright, Caps, back here on the console bridge on PS4, and I haven't streamed this in maybe about a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks, since last year. Definitely since last year. And we are now on part 10. Part 10 of our experience from PC to PS4. So, I'm still having a lot of fun. As you can see, my captain again is level 65. Well, it says Fleet Admiral, but we'll just... I'm captain at heart, okay? And we are still flying the Sovereign. But today, the plan is to move my captain into the Nova. To be specific, the Mirror Nova. That was given to me by Security Pro. Huge shout out to you, Security Pro. Thank you very much. For those captains who don't know, the Nova is one of my favorite ships, and when I created Star Trek Battles channel, we deemed it the flagship of STB because it was so versatile. It had good performance, it had good crowd control, and good support. So that's what we're going to do. But before we do that, we're just going to do a quick overview of how we are doing resource-wise. And what I've been doing lately is just kind of logging in the morning to do the event. Now the current event going on right now, I missed one day. That's seems like it's the par for the course. I keep missing one day here for the past events that's been happening here, but that's my fault. I keep up to news as much as I can on PC, but obviously PS4 console I have to do a little better. But so we haven't changed much here, but like I said, one of the plans for today's playthrough is to switch into the Nova, so the next time we do an update, part 11, we will be in the Nova. But here we are. So we've unlocked our Pendevers, and we've been doing that. So our Pendevers level right now, so end game, if we go at end game, I'm at level 13. Let's go pick control. So I'm going to do the same thing that I have been doing on PC when I was first getting the Pendever points, and always try to fill out space first. So we'll do that. So we'll fill out space. Now we're at level 13. So this is just me logging in daily to get all my Pendevers done. Now, there was one that I didn't do because I think it was just a little too hard for my my level, or where currently I am at. But we're slowly getting there. Again, when we're doing this playthrough, there's no rush to get to where I am. I'm never gonna get to where I am on PC, but I want to see how this account does in the next year. So there is my Pendever progression. We are at level 13. Now for our reputation, it's coming along nicely. Discovery is at tier 4. And our competitive mine rep, competitive war games, is at level 4 as well. I think it's about a day or 2 days behind, but all the marks that I've gotten for this has just been through events, through red alerts, through just playing the game. And I plan on finishing up all the way to tier 6, the discovery and competitive, because that'll give me the perks from those for space traits, but also a fleet module. So looking forward to that. We're gonna get ships that way as well through fleet modules. Slowly but surely, as the other things that we've been doing daily as we come in onto the console bridge here, we've been doing our duty officers, our crafting. We are now, there you go, level 5 on beams and level 10. So I will again do what I did on console, which is level up my projectiles first, because you captains know I love my projectiles, so I'm gonna boost that first. And I forgot that that I can set 2 assignments for that. Now I don't have 3 officers that can help me with leveling up my R&D, but again, slowly but surely, I'm just going to do it on the daily, set it, forget it till the next day. And then of course, our Admiralty, we're coming along nicely. It looks like here we're level 6 in Federation, and Klingon and Romulan Empire, but in Ferengi we're level 7. So again, coming along. I don't have as many ships that I do on PC, but we're making do with what we got, and we're just using this one to get resources as well here. Again, once a day, that's all I'm doing here, and it has helped us a lot. So, and I'll show how that's helped. So here is how we're doing in terms of our resources. So energy credits, we are at 7 mil, almost 8 mil. I actually crossed the 8 mil mark, but I had to use some EC to buy beams for my Pandevers. As you can see, our reputation marks are coming along nicely. It's okay. Not the best, but again, slowly but surely. Our dilithium, we are now at 227k dil with 128k ore. Not bad. I don't even know how I got some. Oh yes, I do. Sorry, I got it from Quarks. Doing the Dabo. Salvage, we got to work on that. Since my EC, the way I was making EC before was through selling all the loot I get from missions, but now since we got to our Pandevers, I've been getting the EC DIL marks through that way as well. So now any loot I get, I will try to get to salvage. Now ship and crew, nothing has changed much in my build here. On the assault cruiser, we're still going for a 4x4 build here. I'm probably going to upgrade and buy some quantums and photons here, and then upgrade these agony beams as I go along. But again, after this video here, for this video segment, the next part 11 that we do, we will be in the Nova. But I have been upgrading as best as I can with just the loot drops that I get. Most of these consoles, the engineering and the tactical consoles, have been from the Discovery Rep boxes, so they've been helping me out a little bit. Every little bit helps. Science consoles, I've just been using the Universal consoles, one that came with the Mir Gagarin and the Eisenberg. And like I said, just slowly upgrading as I play through. I haven't been doing any of the story missions as much, but I think we'll do some today. But again, today, what our plan is to just literally do a lot of micromanaging our dailies, do the daily events, because the daily events also is going on here on console, and that is events featured. It's the Remain Klingon, sorry, the Battle for Kronos event. So as you can see, I'm going to get my 2nd day progression here. It should have been 3rd day, but I was delayed a day, but that's okay. We have a good amount of time to get this done. We have until February 3rd. So that's kind of where I'm at. Slowly but surely, we're leveling up this captain. It's been fun playing here on console. I still feel that melee on the ground is a thing that I might sort of concentrate on in terms of quote-unquote building. Ship combat-wise, I'm still learning, but I am actually getting faster at, so if I go here to return to ship, I am getting faster at activating some of the powers on the wheelwork, quote-unquote wheelwork. It's still a little bit of timing issue on my part because it's kind of weird. You still have all your auto execute powers, but then your captain powers along with your universal consoles, you have to manually hit that in combat. So it's kind of awkward still, but getting faster as I go along. So for example, pop up here, L2. So that took maybe 2 seconds in activating 4 abilities. And then of course I can do this. So it's just practice. It is practice getting used to activating these things. Of course, your psi powers on square, your engineering on triangle, and tactical on your circle button. It is still kind of awkward during battle when I want to use evasive maneuvers that I have to do this, go to the wheel work, activate it, then come out of it. So you lose a second. You definitely lose a second when activating it. But just thought I'd give an update. That is where we're at with our fun console playthrough. It's going to be interesting to see how this account does in a year. But we're just going to gather what we can in terms of resources, play through the events that come up, with the anniversary event coming up too as well. That's something to look forward to. There's another ship that I can get free on this account. In terms of ships, we have the Sovereign, we have the Magarin, the Eisenberg, the level up ships that we've gotten, and like I said, we're going to be transferring on to the Mira Nova today. So the next playthrough, captains, you will see me back on the Nova, which is the flagship of Star Trek Battles channel and one of my personal favorite ships. So we'll leave it there, and we'll probably do another update probably the next couple weeks. But we're going to continue to do our playthrough here daily and just build up our resources slowly. With that said, Caps, we're going to leave it there. Again, I'm having fun. Totally recommend anyone trying this. If you have a chance to try Star Trek Online and console is the only way, the experience is still there. And I haven't even gone through the story yet, so a new player going through the story will enjoy and have the same experience there on PC.